Hi there, I'm Han.
And I'm Kat, and we're Brews and Reviews. So today we're going to be doing the Jurassic Park tag, which was originally created by Tiny Book Dragon, and we found it on Bookish Cheryl's channel, so we'll link to both of those down below. This tag is pretty perfect for us because we love dinosaurs, we love Jurassic Park, and yeah, we just couldn't resist doing this tag.
I mean, check out my dinosaur mug, man. It says, if you're happy and you know it, clap your... Oh! So it can't do it! It can't do it.
I like your mug better than mine because mine's just dinosaur food.
Yeah, just dinosaur food.
It's just sad. Anyway, I guess we'll get straight into this.
Get onto it. Question 1. What is your favourite dinosaur?
Well, I think we both kind of had the same answer on this. Because we both came up with 2 dinosaurs like straight away and we were like, those 2.
Yeah.
So the first one was the Velociraptor because they're just going to kill you and it's going to happen fast. And
they're just sneaky and cool, aren't they?
Yeah, very intelligent. I like that sort of dinosaur.
And the other one is a Dilophosaurus. You know, the one where it's like, you know, the spitty, crazy one. But
yeah, the one that kills Dennis Nedry. And we just love them.
Yeah, I think they're just really cool.
Yeah, they're...
And cute, actually. They're cute.
Up until they spit acid in your face.
Well, yeah. Apart from that bit.
Yeah.
But,
and then they're
so
eating.
Cute.
Yeah, cute.
They're cute. But, you know, I also love, you know, the original ones like Stegosaurus and obviously T-Rex. Who does not love a T-Rex?
Yeah.
And Triceratops.
This is like Hannah's top 10 dinosaurs here.
I love dinosaurs. Like, I love them.
Question 2, Alan Grant. Name a character who would survive Jurassic Park.
I mean, this is an easy one for me. It would be Jace from the Mortal Instruments.
Yes.
Like, without a doubt, it just wouldn't faze him. I think he is the most elite shadow hunter in all of history.
Very resilient.
Yeah, and he just, you know, he's got the runes to protect him as well, but he wouldn't even particularly need them. He's got the skills for it.
But think how useful they would be, like being able to make yourself invisible and quiet. I mean, like...
fearless. Yeah,
you kind of just like storm it.
Yeah. But he would anyway. I mean, he's epic, so he would not even blink in the eyes of a T-Rex. He wouldn't. He wouldn't even flinch. So I think Jace.
Question number 3, Ellie Sattler. Name a character who would be willing to risk their lives to save others. I feel like the one that came to me immediately was Akarin from the Magician's Guild series. Yeah. Because, spoiler alert, until... Alright, I'll hold my hand up and then when I'm finished talking, we'll put it down and the spoilers will be done. In the finale of the trilogy, he does sacrifice himself for everyone.
Beautiful way.
Oh, yeah, it makes me cry every time I read it.
Yeah, it does. I'm an emotional wreck, and he's just beautiful, and
it's one of those things that kind of you almost don't expect it because he's more distant in like earlier books, and then by the time you get to the 3rd one, and then he does it, and you're like, no, what?
Yeah, it's just soul shattering.
Yeah, so it's beautiful, and that's why we chose him, and yeah.
Question 4, Ian Malcolm. Name a book in which you could predict the ending to.
Okay, well, when we were discussing this earlier, one book came to mind.
Straight away, without even a second thought.
Allegiant. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big disappointment to us.
It's so obvious from like the moment you start reading it that, I mean, pretty much everyone on BookTube has read this. If you haven't, again, we're going to hold up our hands and say spoilery things because we can't help ourselves, apparently. If you're going to introduce a second perspective from your first-person main character in the 3rd book of a trilogy, you're telling me that your main character is going to die. Why would you do that? That's the most ridiculous thing. It's just announcing that something is going to happen that is going to stop your main character from finishing the novel. Like, ugh.
I think even without it, you know exactly what's going to happen anyway. Like,
yes,
you generally know. You just, from how everything leads up to it, you just know that what is going to happen is going to happen.
I hate that book.
Yeah, we were...
Question number 5, Dennis Nedry. Name a character who's willing to put others in danger for their own benefit. Well, this one I found really hard because there are so many characters that will do that.
Yeah.
And we hate them all. But the one that I really could not stand was Maven from the Red Queen series. I've only read the first book, bear in mind, because I just don't care what happens next. But in Red Queen, he's the ultimate, I don't give a crap what happens to anyone else. This is for me. Haha, well done, me. That's all I've got to say about it. I dislike that book so much, but he is the perfect fit for that question.
Question 6, Brachiosaurus. Name a book that took you a long time to finish. I think for me, Game of Thrones. Like, I enjoyed them and everything, but I can remember when you first encouraged me to start reading them.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it. I found all the names and everything really confusing, so I thought, do you know what? I'll watch the series. So I watched the series and then got into the books, but then I couldn't get into the books as much as the series. Like, I found it very slow and very different, and sometimes it really dragged. So I find that they took, for me, a long time.
Yeah. For me, I've only just in the past week finished my book that has taken me, I think, years to actually finish. It's just been sat on my Goodreads in the almost finished section for just forever. I had to keep starting from the beginning again because I kept forgetting what happened. I don't know why I did. In hindsight, I probably just should have DNF'd it and gone, bye, don't care what happens, but no. I had to finish it because I was going to be strong and finish it. The book I am talking about is 50 Shades Freed. Now, I don't like that book. I don't like that series. There are so many problems that I am so vocal about. But it took me forever.
It did.
And I'm so glad
I think I've read
done.
it about a couple of times in between you reading it.
Yeah,
like,
you're just like,
not that I enjoy it, I don't particularly enjoy it, but you know when you sometimes just want to read books that you've read because you don't want to start a new series.
And they're easy. They are easy to read.
Yeah.
That is another reason I don't understand why it took me so long. It's like very bad writing, but it's easy. It made me angry.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't sit down and read it because I was just getting so frustrated with it because I was like, this is not how normal people behave. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna move on from that dog pile to the next question.
Question 7, T-Rex. Name a book that you found intimidating, but in the end loved it.
So, for me, I would probably say The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, because that is a big book, and it is a bit slow at times, but I really got into it, and I really enjoyed it. It was one of those that I was very glad that I sat down and watched. Like, my friend was telling me about it, and he was like, no, read this, honestly, get into it, even if it is a bit slow at times, you're going to enjoy it. And I did, so that's mine.
Mine is Ready Player One. Now, I got this book for Christmas, didn't I?
Yeah.
And
she gets a lot of books for Christmas.
I do.
That's what I buy her.
Yeah, it's an easy buy. I think because it was so sci-fi and gamey, for me, it was quite different from my normal trend of books, and it did take me a long time to get into it. However, once I got into it and once I understood where it was going, like, I really enjoyed it. Like, it got to the point where I couldn't put it down because I was like, oh my god, it's so like, you know, it just pulls you in and it's like, oh, I just want to, it was a real page turner by the end of it, and I really did enjoy it.
Question 8, Velociraptor, a book that's fast paced.
Well, I chose the Iron Fake series, didn't I?
Yeah, I couldn't come up with one because, I don't know, all the ones that I've read recently aren't very fast paced and my brain has broken trying to think of one. But you.
I've really enjoyed this series. Like, I think every single book, as it's progressed, has just got more and more and more exciting. It's literally like, I can't put it down. Really enjoyed where it's gone. And, you know, I haven't particularly been bored at any point through it. You know, like, oh, come on. Or there's not like a certain character in it that I don't like. I've just really enjoyed all the parts in it and, you know, the world, the characters. And, yeah, I think it's, you know, a really good book series to read.
Question 9, Pterodactyl, a book that flew you to another world.
I've chosen for this Mortal Instruments for me, it is my favourite. You'll probably hear me say it a lot. It is my love. Like, I love Mortal Instruments and all of them series, and I love that world. And if I had the choice right now to go into that world, I would without a second thought. Like, I love it, and every time I read it, I just escape to it, and it just makes. I know a lot of stuff goes down in it, and some of it's not that nice, but it still makes me happy by the end of it. You know, I read it and it's like, I'm home. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so
good. It is like being home, and I really enjoy it. Every time I pick it up, I'm never bored. So, yeah.
I think for me, with this, I read a lot of fantasy, and I get taken to a lot of different worlds. But what I read recently that I really enjoyed was called Hunter's Run. It's kind of a sci-fi alien adventure sort of thing, and it was really different. And I think the alien creatures that were involved in this, I listened to it on audiobook, and I think that might have had an influence on this, but it truly felt like you were on this like foreign planet with these different cultures mixing with these aliens, and it was really interesting. And like, the more I think about this book, the more I enjoy it. And like, I originally marked it as a 3-star on my Goodreads, and I'm really considering going back and marking it up because of like the impact that it left on me, and like how it just transports you to somewhere completely different. But yeah, I really enjoyed Hunter's Run.
Question 10, Triceratops. Tag 3 people to do this tag.
Well, we're not going to do that.
No.
It's not because we're lazy or anything, but we just would prefer if you enjoy dinosaurs, if you enjoy Jurassic Park, like we do,
yeah, then
do this tag, because it's really a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. It gets you thinking about all the books as well that you've read.
Yeah.
So
it's a good tag to do if you're passionate about the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it from us.
Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, if you liked this tag video, please like, subscribe, leave us a comment down below. Thanks for watching.
See you later.
Bye. Karin from the
You know the one where it's like